Hey again, everyone. Welcome to our Wildcats Media podcast here on our Wildcats Media pages and social media. I'm Al Quartermont, the professor. Always glad to be joined in studio by the crew. As to my left, we've got the one and only D-Ray, Danny Cobb.
It's not on. There we go. What's up, everyone?
You having a good week?
I am.
All right. You got a smile on your face today.
Well,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Seth, as we call him, Seth freaking Beinog.
Yo, what's up?
And Adàn Wright.
How's it going?
Adàn's been busy this week.
I'm quite busy.
Yeah.
Man's looking sharp.
Yeah, you got a sport coat on. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
What's the occasion?
I'm going to a conference this evening, so
A conference.
yeah.
All right.
A church conference.
For church?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Very good. All right. So this is the show. We talk a little sports and sundry other topics.
we try to stay on sports topics, but
Yeah.
we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
We like to branch out on other things.
We'll
We're kind of in the heart of baseball and softball season now for LCU. And last week, the baseball team, they were on the road. They traveled over to Hobbs, New Mexico. Got to make that nice long road trip. Ended up taking 2 out of 3 against the University of Southwest. And they're back home this week to take on Xavier with a single game Friday, 2 games on Saturday, doubleheader. They were supposed to play Wiley in a doubleheader yesterday, but got a little stormy out yesterday. You guys
Yeah.
notice?
It did a little
Good
wet. Well, I didn't. I
Nelly.
wasn't there for most of it, but I heard
Were you down in Lake Charles?
I was in Lake
Ooh.
Charles yesterday.
All right.
What was it like in Lake Charles, just like it was here?
Not as bad. Not
Mm.
as bad at all.
And you went. Did you go to both games? There were 3 games yesterday
There's
for
3
our
games.
local teams.
There's Sinlaw games. It was Marksville, Peabody, and Alexandria all played last night.
Your alma mater being Ash, Alexandria Senior High.
Only one of those 3 teams to lose.
That's a killer.
It is. But
They were the higher seed, right?
They were. It was a 2 seed going up against an 11 seed.
But Ed and Carr's been like the shocker of the tournament so far.
They have. They took out the 3 seed earlier, and then they, that was about it. So
Do you feel like that was Ash's best shot at a state title?
it's been their best shot of the state title since I was a freshman.
Okay.
I say
Yeah.
it was definitely like their best team.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest issue, and you don't want to pile on players, but the player who needed to show up just didn't really show up that day.
It takes one bad game, unfortunately, sometimes.
Yeah, and when your best player has a bad game, it's just hard to win.
Yeah, that's tough. I feel bad for Coach Brasher and his assistant coach, Chris Bailey, KALB alum, by the way. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, Chris used to do sports there.
Very cool.
Probably when you were like in junior high or maybe grade school still, around 2010, 2011.
Yeah, I was not even in Louisiana.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. You wouldn't have seen him. But yeah.
Or no, I was just getting in Louisiana.
All right, so Peabody, they beat Washington Marion.
Oh no, Peabody beat Washington Marion. Yes.
Yeah.
Marksville beat Mamu. That was a great game.
Marksville Mamu. Or
Yeah,
Peabody.
Marksville Mamu, Peabody, Washington Marion. Washington Marion Peabody game was like really good.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like every year those 2 teams end up meeting somewhere along the line in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's so interesting like that Peabody team because they're so young, and their best players are freshmen.
Wow.
And he had a quiet game. They had to rely on one of the seniors who he had a really good first half, and so he had a really quiet game up until about the 3rd quarter where he kind of started actually playing.
Yeah.
To his ability. He had 1 point in the first half, so. When your best player has 1 point in the first half, it can be tough. But I think they did the basics right.
Mm-hmm.
And so like Washington Marion, they have like these 2 players who are just like hitting every 3 from like so far away from the NBA line, and they're dunking and whatnot. But they just didn't get enough rebounds. So that was like the big difference. And so that's how Peabody. They relied on the man in the end, and it was good enough.
And Marksville got the win also.
Yeah, that game wasn't particularly close. Marksville is, I think, just the best team in the area. They did beat Peabody in the Hall of Fame game, a couple weeks ago, and so I just think like when you look at that Marksville team, Oki Benjamin is the best coach in
Mhm.
Sinlaw. And I say best coach, I don't mean like greatest coach. He's the best coach in Sinlaw, I say. And so like I mean he has the best coach. He has two of the best players with his son Armani Benjamin and Devin Lavallee, who they call Bam, and he's like those two guys they're really good. So for the boys at least, Sinlaw still has some really good teams in the finals.
Some chops. Okay. So those two teams will play for state titles on Friday or Saturday?
They'll play on Saturday, 2 and 8 p.m.
Okay. All right, cool.
6, actually. 2
Hope
and
they
6.
can bring it home. That's awesome. LCU softball, they lost 2 out of 3 to Xavier last weekend, and now they're on the road. They're traveling to Hobbs, New Mexico. In fact, they're probably on the road right now as we speak. It's a long trip out there to New Mexico.
You gotta go through Texas.
That's right. You do.
And then to New Mexico.
All the way across
Yeah.
Texas.
What to say? Have to go all the way across.
I know football has their spring practices that are going on. and-
Yeah, I've seen them practicing out on the field.
Yeah.
Scooting around, getting the last bits of scooter
I-
action.
I need to get over there and just check it out and see how they're doing.
See if our football team is, still got
Ready to defend
ready to defend.
conference
You
championship.
gotta go.
Their shared conference championship.
Should be a lot of fun. Already looking forward to next year.
We're
So,
getting ready to take on all comers.
Yeah. So
And the first game that they're gonna play, like that's like who they're playing like a
Northwestern State.
they're playing Northwestern State. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be awesome. But like awesome in the sense that it's like playing up against Northwestern,
Yeah.
not for like the football.
Forkham Wildcats. Instead of Forkham Demons, we're going to say Forkham Wildcats. That's the saying up there
Oh,
at
man.
NSU.
Yeah.
If you've
Yeah.
ever gone to a game.
I have a bunch of friends that go to NSU.
Yeah, it's not too far away
Yeah.
from
No.
Houghton.
I
right?
have. I guess it's like I don't know. It's not like close, but it's not far.
Yeah.
But I have 2 friends who play baseball there. So
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. They're
I've-
not very great at football, so
They've struggled in
They've
recent years.
really
didn't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they? What's it called? They like didn't play a season because a player passed away.
Yeah.
That
I think
was-
they
I was either last year or the season before.
they-
Yeah.
they had played a few games and then they
The
decided
person
to
passes
not
away, and
keep
then they
playing the rest of the year. Yep. Yeah, that was kind of a bad deal. It's interesting. When I first moved down here, NSU was pretty respectable in football. They were back then. It was called 1AA. Now it's the playoff subdivision. I think they call it. I
I
still
don't
haven't
remember.
gotten that right, but it was called 1AA. So it was just basically right below Division One. Well, it
Yeah.
was Division One, but it
But
was
it's-
A
yeah.
and 1AA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, they had the playoffs. So it was 32 teams would make the playoffs every year. What a concept, right? Playoffs for
Facts.
football?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who would
I know.
imagine such a
That's
thing?
crazy.
Who'd have thought it?
But they made it several years there in the early 2000s when their head coach was a guy named Scott Stoker,
Mhm.
alum of Ash, by the way.
Very cool.
His dad was Butch Stoker. You've heard that name.
I have.
It's the name of the stadium.
It's the name of our stadium. Yes.
Yeah, it's named after Coach Butch.
Very cool.
So, yeah, so Scott did a good job, but it was like he did a good job, but I don't know if they felt like they wanted more, and
Sure.
they parted ways with him. And ever since they did, they have just, truthfully sucked. It's just
True.
been
It's true.
bad.
Every time I go to a game, it's like there's an air of depression.
Yeah, it's a shame because they had a
I,
really nice.
when I was younger, I do
program.
remember them being like
Yeah.
as respectful as like a McNeese,
Right. And even like in the 80s and the 90s, they had good teams that
Yeah.
played there. You had probably the most famous player in the history of NSU football was a running back by the name of Joe Delaney. Have you all ever heard of him?
He went to Houghton. Or he's-
Joe Delaney's from
he's-
Houghton?
He's from Houghton. He's actually one of my friend's uncles or something like that.
So do you know the story?
Mm-hmm.
Explain it for the rest of us.
Okay, so Delaney played at Northwestern State, and he was a draft choice by the Kansas City Chiefs in the early 80s. I want to say around 83, 84.
Mhm.
And then during the off season, he was at home during the summer, and there was some kind of an accident where some kids ended up in a lake and they were drowning. and he went in to save them, and he didn't know how to swim, and he ended up
Oof.
drowning himself.
Mm-hmm.
Did he save the children though?
I think the
Yes.
kids were
They
saved.
survived. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was just like, I mean,
What a hero!
yeah, it would have been like Saquon Barkley drowning.
Really?
You know,
Wow.
like after his rookie year kind of thing.
Wow.
So really sad. And they had great track programs. In fact, I think Delaney was on a relay team that won like the NCAA championship. I might be misremembering that, but they had Mark Duper who played there. Mark Duper was one of the two receivers that teamed with Dan Marino and the great Dolphins teams in the
Wow.
1980s.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Duper is from Marksville, actually.
Very cool.
Played at
Wow.
LSU. He was a track speedster as
Yeah.
well.
He graduated Houghton in '77.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, they had just a lot of years where you would always have players. Back then, it was Northwestern State University, who made the NFL. Bobby Hebert, the Cajun Cannon, played for the Saints. Now radio personality in New Orleans, played there. Oh, Coach O played there. Coach Orgeron.
Really?
Yeah. That's where he played.
Very cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Gary Reasons, he was an All-Pro linebacker on the New York Giants in the 80s.
Mhm.
He played that. Just a lot of talent came through NSU, and they still had some players in the 2000s that made the NFL, but that spigot just kind of turned off for whatever reason. So
Yeah.
I'd love to get it back. NSU, like 2000s, was still really good in a lot of sports.
Mhm.
Like their basketball
Mm.
team made the NCAA tournament, I want to say 2 or 3 times during that span.
Yeah.
They pulled off a huge upset in, I think it was 2007, on a last-second shot against Iowa.
Very awesome.
But yeah, so our Wildcats will be playing up at
But Northwestern,
yeah.
which I mean, when you think about it, as bad as Northwestern has been,
I feel like LCU will play better this game against Northwestern
than they did against McNeese.
Yeah,
'Cause
because now they've been there before.
right? And they have a whole team for it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, now
Yeah,
Perkins is like actually
right.
settled in. You have players who are coming back who are going to be, more in tune with the rhythm. Like we said before,
Yeah.
it was a really young team.
Yeah, big time.
And it is unfortunate that we've lost pieces in the defense, but I do think that they've done a really good job with recruiting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of getting off on a tangent a little bit. Huh?
It's a sports
bit.
tangent.
It is a
It-
sports
It's a
tangent.
sports tangent. That's what we're here for. To
Exactly.
talk sports.
We're a sports podcast.
Yeah, but we're in that season now. We're just softball, just baseball. We've got tennis,
We do have
to-
tennis.
Mm-hmm.
and they're playing really well. We have a good tennis team.
Playing really well. Like if
Yeah.
you compare it to our like seasons past, I mean like last season they were very much they just weren't great. They weren't great. And the season
Yeah.
before, not great. This season, it really feels like the pieces finally came together almost. And not like the players weren't good before, but it's like it's almost like they got the missing piece.
Yeah.
And they've performed really well these past few
Absolutely.
games. I mean, they swept their last opponent. I forget who, but it was like a 4-0 win. And I mean, you just weren't seeing that.
Our Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, it was Olu. They swept
Yeah.
Olu, and it was just
4-1.
you didn't see that before.
Last year they did have a good season, but under this new coach that they have, she's done a good job these last couple of years.
Mhm.
So I believe she's married to the soccer coach. Correct?
Is that right? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Lassiter, is that her last name?
No, I'm talking about the women's soccer coach.
Oh.
Coach Hool.
Cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pretty sure.
I believe you.
I probably should know this more. That's what we're talking about.
Makes me wish I could come back to tennis.
Yeah, you should.
I
Well,
don't,
we
I don't
used
know
to
if
have
you
a
would-
men's tennis team here. You would have been great on
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
I played all throughout high school and halfway through middle school.
Wow.
So, Dr. Johnson, if you're watching this, which you're probably not,
Oh, I don't know.
call me.
Call you.
I don't know if you are.
You're
You
s-
know,
I'm ready.
I don't know if
it's probably better instead of you saying that, just go to him and be like, "Hey, can we start a tennis program?"
Yeah. Yeah, because
or
there's
at
a
least
lot.
a club. You could.
Yeah, or a
there's-
club.
Our men's tennis program.
Because there was like a class, tennis class I took.
Mm-hmm.
Or even we gotta get men's volleyball here. We gotta get your son here.
I know.
Facts.
We gotta get your son.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
That would be fun. That would be fun. But yeah, no, they back around 2010, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
We had tennis here.
For the men.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Mhm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
We need to
Not-
bring it back.
I'm not
Bring it back.
sure why it went away, but
Probably a financial. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably a financial thing. But our sports programs over these past few years.
yeah.
I mean, last year was like we had a bit of a dip in football and basketball as well. I mean, basketball as well still this year, but I think like other programs for sure have like stepped up in like heavily.
Mhm.
Our football program took a step. Our tennis program took a step. Esports took a step, and we're gonna count them because they do count. But I
We
think
do have a trophy with the school's name on it.
We do.
just
Yeah.
saying.
we do, and so I think we're getting back. I think, and
Yeah.
I think under the new president, there's a lot more. I think hopefulness
Mhm.
is a word that I'd like to use. Like hopefulness, just like the stability of the programs.
Yeah.
And I think stability always invites more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And baseball's been really good the last couple of years too,
Cody Burns is the goat.
especially in the postseason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they started this season off like on fire.
Yeah.
They're still. I believe they're still ranked top 3 in our Red River.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a little bit of a stumble a couple weeks ago, losing 2 out of 3, but got back on track, and we'll see at home this week against Xavier. Should be fun.
It's gonna be a tough one though.
Yeah. So,
We dropped to 4 to after Ann and Victoria took the
Okay.
third, and Olu's at 2,
Gotcha.
and obviously S is 1.
Right. Right.
Obviously.
And that series against LSU Shreveport will be coming up here in April.
Ooh.
That's going to be fun.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I think
here.
it's gonna be good. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be like a wash.
We play LSUA at LSUA this year.
Okay.
I think that'll be good too.
I had some
I
friends.
think that one's
who
gonna be one that
played
we'll be
tennis
able
at
to take.
LSUA.
Oh,
The-
really?
Yes, sir.
A baseball has struggled a bit this year.
Have they?
They struggled a lot more this year than they have in previous years.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So it has regular LSU baseball. I got
That's also
upset
true.
like
That's also true.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, they lost to Sacramento State over the weekend.
LSU.
Mm-hmm.
What is Sacramento State?
Yeah, I was about to say Sacramento's a
Apparently a
city,
pro-
not a state.
Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, at school,
Does Westbrook play for them too? Or
he'd be a freak.
Russ?
yeah,
Russ could do it. I believe Russ could play baseball if he wanted
He
to.
probably could.
probably.
Probably could. Elite athlete. Top
He'd-
3-point
he'd
guard
be
of
the-
all time.
You heard it here.
Dude, that I watched that was hilarious. Cause okay, the thing is I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing. I was skimming through, and I stopped at a point, and that was the first thing that popped up after I stopped. It was like God was telling me to listen to it or something, and I was like, all right,
Yeah, we do another podcast with a different class, and it's not usually sports talk, but I think Baloney brought that up, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So Bryson's not with us in this class this semester, but he's in the other class, and so for some reason it came up.
Yeah. I saw him I watched y'all's podcast yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
What
good-
were you
good
saying?
little-
Finish.
So, yeah, somehow that topic came up, and he asked Kate, who's a softball player in the class, if she thought Russ was top 3 all time, and she did not.
Who'd you have over Russ?
she
Oh,
didn't.
She didn't.
She
really
didn't say.
Yeah.
She was trolling the whole time, so it was like,
Most people just don't think it because
Because it sounds
no ball.
Well, because I mean, I think it's.
if you don't look at the stats, you just don't put them in your mind in that
I think-
category.
Yeah, when I think about it, like the more I think about it, and I need to do a little bit more research into Stockton because I feel as though he's the person I have at the
Mhm.
3, but I want to make sure that I believe what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do more research into it because
Well, Danny's convinced.
because if it's not Stockton, it's Russ, and I think if you can't. I have this thought process is that if your GOAT can't change, then you're like intellectually dishonest,
Mm.
and like,
yeah.
So I wanna be like intellectually honest about who my top
If your
3 is.
GOAT can't change.
So in this case, if SGA wins another MVP and another ring, where does he rank in point guard?
top 5.
Because that's a very uncomfortable situation for some people. That man comes to Oklahoma City, brings a ring, is a triple MVP winner, which I don't think.
It hasn't happened since.
Yeah.
Because Curry got robbed. That's right. Curry got robbed in the
It's a debate, but
It's not.
it's debatable.
It's
but
debatable that Curry got robbed in the 2016
Yeah.
finals
I'm not like.
or 2015 finals.
I'm saying that some people. I'm not saying that I don't agree. I'm just saying it's a debate. But
He held them to 30. Iguodala held LeBron to 30 points per game.
well, NBA's corrupt. So
Bro, speaking of which, are we really going to put Bam Adebayo or whatever his name
Bam,
is
Bam Adebayo.
Bam
in the category of Kobe Bryant
For
and
the
Wilt
people
Chamberlain?
for the people who don't know, Bam Adebayo scored 83 points against the Washington Wizards on Tuesday night. Bam Adebayo.
Which they might as well have been playing the Washington Generals. You know who the Washington Generals are?
yes. It's the
Bam,
Harlem
Bam
Globetrotters
Adebayo.
team.
Yeah, it's the team that Harlem Globetrotters always do their tricks against.
Like
In fact, the Generals put out more effort than the
pretty consistently
Wizards,
actually.
Wizards do.
But they that's
The
such
G
a
League teams put out more effort.
that's such a
than the Wizards
like
do.
crazy thing to think, because like I saw someone say this, no matter what narrative you want to push, you can push whatever narrative with this 83 points. If you say like the league is so good that like players are scoring at like people can play at such a ridiculous level that Bam Adebayo is scoring 83 points, or you can say the opposite, that like the defense is so bad that someone like Bam Adebayo is scoring 83 points.
Well, or how your team was purposely missing free throws so you would get more opportunities.
yeah, he was. I don't know if you saw the clip of him literally yelling at his team, "Don't foul, don't do this, don't do that," so that he could just keep scoring. And he was at 70 points when he was doing that.
So
like,
basically, like, just don't do anything. Give me the ball, and I'll save you.
I mean,
It's not even a savior. They were up by 40 at that point. Like it didn't matter.
It's
Just give me the ball and
Bam
let me jam.
Adebayo beating Kobe's record, and I think this is one of those things where, for a lot of people, for myself, I was always like, I didn't feel like the Wilt Chamberlain like 100-point game was real because it didn't get recorded.
oh my gosh.
I thought that was like silly.
Stop.
I thought it was silly.
Stop.
Why is
But
he, why
now
are they going so hard?
now I'm a believer. Now I'm a believer in Wilt's 100-point game. Do you know why? Because I don't want to live in a world where Bam Adebayo has the most points in NBA history. I can't live in this reality that the
No.
number one scorer of all time is Bam Adebayo.
That is what we call passing the torch.
No torch will be passed. It is going to be
Gosh.
Wilt, and it's going to stay Wilt until Luka breaks
But a
the 100-point
lot of people
record.
feel like it's just like the ultimate commentary on this era of NBA basketball. And not in a good way.
I think that
by
it's
that.
it's definitely a commentary on this area of like tanking.
Yeah.
Like teams,
yeah.
no team should ever be that bad. That Bam Adebayo is scoring 83 points on you.
I'm pretty sure it was Trae Young's debut too.
Well, that checks out.
Yeah, they did triple team him, and he went and he got like he pulled a Luka and I'm gonna keep saying Luka for you, Danny.
It's true.
Shot anyway. Kept
And
shooting.
he just kept he would like flail his arms and they have to call
oh,
the
yeah,
foul.
because he shot, 46 free throws?
Yeah,
Bam,
he had 30
Yeah,
points on
he
free
had-
throws, 36.
Can
free
we
throws.
say that he's the free throw merchant?
dog.
He shot
That's insane.
sub
50 free throws is
50%.
crazy.
He shot sub 50%
From
the
the
field.
floor?
Yeah.
Because he had like 80-something shots, right?
He had 40-something shots,
40-something shots. Okay.
and he hit 20 of them.
Kobe only shot 20 when he dropped his 81. I'm just saying.
Listen, and Kobe's
So-
an ethical basketball.
So if you had to start a team today, picking players of any era, how many of you are taking Bam?
As my
in-
star
in-
player,
Bam's not gonna
to
be my
build
star
around?
player.
Player?
No, he's not gonna
any
use it.
era.
I would of any era. Oh gosh, I still wouldn't take
No,
Bam Adebayo, and he's not even
No,
sniffing that court.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't. He probably he wouldn't even be in my top 10.
Dude, top 10. He wouldn't be like my first 3 teams.
dude. Like there was
It would be my top 100.
I saw a clip of a guy on a podcast talking about his top 5 players. And I don't know if he was trolling. This was a while ago, by the way. This was a couple of months ago. He put Bam Adebayo in his 5, and now everybody's reposting it and saying, "Wait, he might be onto something."
Ah!
I'm so serious.
Dude,
Like it was a clip that was
Wow.
he said it like a while ago.
Bro, give me-
It's so stupid because I saw someone else say like my favorite player was James Harden. So seeing Bam Adebayo like exploit the system the way that he
Real.
did is like so inspiring because like James Harden it was
Yeah.
like the best at exploiting the rules.
That's true.
Bro, give me prime LeBron, prime Jordan, prime Barkley.
Barkley's not touching My top first two teams.
You're talking about Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley's not touching my first two
Better
teams.
not dog on Charles. He's good.
Giannis is better than Charles.
and Patrick Ewing.
Patrick
Giannis
Ewing's
is better than
good.
both of those players.
Charles Barkley
Bro.
at 3 is crazy.
Bro,
You
I'm
didn't say
taking
top 3.
I'm taking-
I'd say top 3. I'm saying if he made
Pick
our
a team of all time, and
Out
Timmy
of
D is
all
not
era,
near your.
any era.
Holy
Look,
moly!
And Prime
If you
Bird.
put Charles on a team though that was loaded and just he would be that guy had a motor that didn't stop. He's just
Giannis
Yeah.
is better. Giannis
Oh
does.
yeah, I mean 1 to
Yeah,
1 better.
but
yeah. But if you're
Giannis's
talking
motor is
about-
better.
A guy to put on a team of other greats, I'm not gonna argue against that.
I'm thinking
Charles
old school,
Barkley.
like 90s.
Why are you
80s.
why are you thinking old school?
He said,
90s?
well, yeah, he said any era.
So we're forgetting Tracy McGrady, Carmelo Anthony.
taking Karl Malone over.
I mean,
not-
there's so many other players that are better
Not
than
even that
Charles
crazy now that I
Barkley.
think about it.
What are we talking about?
Younger me probably would have
Garnett.
remembered more.
taking young
players.
Garnett.
Yeah, KG.
So the thing about Wilt is that he was an athletic freak for his time.
Mhm.
And I mean, Wilt, even after he retired, still continued to play beach volleyball, pickup basketball games.
That's Bill Russell.
It's legendary of like players would go down to UCLA to play games and Wilt would be there and he would still dominate. Like when he was 50 years old, the guy just was a unique person that the world will never see again.
Well, they've seen something much more unique, and that's Wemby. So
Oh yeah, he's
And also
in
give
a
me
different way.
2023 Jimmy Butler.
holy frick!
I like
can't do
Jimmy
that.
Butler. That's Marquette guy. I can't argue
Jimmy-
against
bro,
that.
Jimmy Butler
Bro,
was
he made all
good,
he made making it all the way to the finals, but
Do
down
you know that every year since the NBA
But
existed,
down
that
3 to
there's been
1.
someone who's made to the finals?
but down 3-1. The only person who came out from a 3-1 deficit was LeBron James.
No, he's not. The Warriors came down from a 3-1 or came back from a 3-1 deficit. The Warriors did it the same year that LeBron did.
It's just interesting to see how people rate players from different eras. If you were gonna pick a team of all time or build a team starting with any players, in my mind, that number 1 pick every time is going to be Michael Jordan. Every time.
I can live
But
with
I
that.
can
I
see why
can't argue
people
with
would
that.
probably argue LeBron. I get it.
I think Jordan. Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say I low-key want to pick Kobe, just because like his
Yeah.
leadership.
But Kobe,
think Michael has
Kobe
even-
patterned himself
know.
after Jordan.
I think even Jordan
mean, I
does that a
know,
little bit better.
but-
Well, maybe. I think in a nicer way, at least, in a less.
yeah.
I think I would go if I'm starting a team LeBron, not for the reason that LeBron is better than Jordan, but I think that LeBron is like an insanely good floor raiser. Like, so the opposite would be Jordan in the sense that Jordan's a ceiling raiser. So you put Jordan on that Bulls team, they become a championship team. Like immediately, but you take them off and they're not a championship team, they're a playoff team though. You take LeBron is one of those players that you took him off of every team that he left, they become immediately not a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think like when you want to build around a player, and yeah, Jordan's gonna be my number 2 guy immediately, right? So it's not saying that Jordan wouldn't be on the team at all, but if I'm taking number 1, I want to raise my floor before I push my ceiling.
I see. I get your point. I think LeBron has hurt his legacy though so much with his crybaby antics. mean, like,
Flop.
There was another one the other day where like they show the video and it's just embarrassing. It's like, dude, Jordan would never do anything like that.
No.
Wouldn't even think of doing anything like that. I just
Man, they just wouldn't call
According
it.
to
It's
stuff
hard-
I've seen,
it's hard to respect him
They
because
just
of
wouldn't
that.
call it.
MJ was crying to whatever commissioner they had at the time.
He was crying to his stats people at least.
You know MJ's stats were faked, right? Like you know that.
Oh, here we go.
We're not
I
even,
just
we're not
want
even
I'm
pressing
like
you.
I just like
It's-
that.
it's-
It was like
recorded.
Like I'm going by eyeball test. I saw the dude play. I'm telling you, he was fierce.
He was very good.
You can't argue with a man
but-
who
but-
was there.
Yes, you
But it
can.
also shows, like, to me, stats are overrated anyway. I'd look at rings in
Okay,
most cases.
so you think Russ is like bottom 100 then?
No, I did not say that at all.
You said you don't like stats. That's what I'm going based off of.
Yeah,
to put him at
No,
top
I
3.
didn't say I don't like
See,
stats.
'cause
I said sometimes stats are overrated.
I think the one
Mm.
thing that's interesting about stats is that stats are
don't-
very objective.
They don't tell you the full story.
That's true, but you can still see the story with the stats, you know? So like I don't like I'm
Maybe.
gonna look at so like we're not gonna sit here and talk about Bill Russell as like the best player. We were
Statistically, he's not going to be in that.
no, but we're even in this conversation, we haven't sat here and said that Bill Russell deserves to be on that first team that we choose.
He just won rings. That's all he did.
Well, then so what's the difference between winning, 10 rings versus winning 6 rings?
Yeah.
I think there is but I'd
Yeah.
argue that there is a difference.
Yeah.
I'd argue that there's a huge difference. I'm not going to sit here and ever say that Bill Russell's better than Jordan.
Russell also had the advantage of the Celtics as an organization were years ahead of everyone else. So Brett Auerbach put together incredible rosters of players. And I think even part of that, there still may have been, even in the NBA in those early years, a resistance against certain types of players, if you kind of get my drift there.
I do catch your drift.
And when you look at those amazing Celtics teams, I mean, yeah, they had Bob Cousy's of the world, but they also had the Bill Russells of the world, as well as Sam Jones and other players that were just great basketball players.
Yeah.
So
I think that we're like, there's players, not players, but people of older generations who I think it's very interesting how willing to put in context certain rings are, right?
Yeah.
So they'll put Bill Russell's rings in context. They'll put in the 5 rings from Kareem in context, and they'll take the 6 rings from Jordan and the context. I mean, but that's where the context ends. So they'll look at 6 versus 4, and they'll say, well, 6 is more than 4, but can we take rings in context? Can we take because I value, say, like Dirk's ring so much more than most of Bill Russell's rings, right? Because you had to. I mean, the way that in which you win is like so important, and I take those 9 straight finals appearances like so much more than not a 3-peat, obviously, because I think that's like a ridiculous feat, and then 2 3-peats I think is even more ridiculous. So I take these things in context. You got to. I feel like if you can't take the things in context and keep your logic consistent, then it's just you're biased to your favorite player.
Real.
and I'm not even a big Michael Jordan fan. Like, I kind of hated the guy when he played.
You're from Milwaukee.
But yeah, it's a Bucks guy. So, but I just, like I said, the eyeball test for me. I know the kind of competitor he was.
And I think oh, you go.
I was just gonna. So, how do you feel about like Anthony Edwards? Because he kind of plays in the same way that MJ does.
It's very similar.
I haven't watched his game enough to say. I mean, I know they were in the finals a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
The Timberwolves.
No, they were in the
No, the
they were in the
conference
finals. They were in the
finals.
conference finals.
Yeah. Right.
They lost to Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the most I ever watched his game,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. You guys probably know better on him.
I was just curious.
Because I mean, Anthony Edwards. I think when you think about like the way Jordan played, he's very similar.
He's
very much Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
but not as talented.
I mean, I don't think he's had the team around him to.
That he's only been in the league for a couple of years. It's not like-
He's been around like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
It's been a bit, but I think he definitely hasn't had the team.
You had guys like Bobby Knight who said, like when Jordan was on the Olympic team in '84, that he was the greatest basketball player he's ever seen.
Sure.
And Knight was not like a guy that would throw out loose compliments. So just you could see right from his freshman year in college, there was just something different about that guy. And it just played out more in the NBA. I mean, he had some rough moments his first couple of years. The league a lot of the veterans didn't like him, thought he was too flashy, and they kind of initiated him a little bit. But, it went from Bird Magic to Bird Magic and Michael to then just Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
and I think
forgot about
one thing
Magic.
that's like definitely I see Jordan's case over a likes of LeBron is that like Jordan in context was the best player and it wasn't close.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no one who like no player who was like compared to Jordan of his time. Whereas like LeBron,
Other than once Kobe, but by the time
but that was like
Kobe
a different. It was like a
becoming-
passing of the torch moment.
right. It really was because Kobe's a rookie in what 96, and then Jordan's last game is 98.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was almost like the moment Jordan phases out, Kobe
Kobe
rises.
comes back, and then
Exactly.
but even so, Kobe had to deal with so much like so many good players. Like you had AI, you had the Celtics team that was insane, and it was so difficult for Kobe. And even when he had Shaq and they won those rings.
Yeah.
So like I compared to LeBron, where LeBron was like the best player in the world for multiple years in a row for sure, and I don't think that most people argue. But I think in terms of like MVPs, you look at like 2016, where it's like Steph Curry is like untouchable in 2016. You compare it to LeBron, who was good, like very, very amazing and unplayable. But it's like Steph Curry is the MVP unanimously. And then you see like years around that, like Tim Duncan was at one point when in 2013 playing like some of the best basketball you've seen.
Yeah. Oh,
so I
honestly think Tim Duncan is highly underrated.
I would agree.
I mean,
not a lot of people.
When people start talking about like all-time greats, unless you bring his name up, it just doesn't automatically pop up.
I agree with that statement, actually.
I guess I don't see enough people with him outside of the top 5
of all time.
Yeah,
there are people that consider him top 5.
No, I don't see many people put him outside of the top 5. Because I think that's is that not a consistent opinion that Tim Duncan is a top 5?
I've seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that I would put him in the top 5. I think he's among the top 25 for sure.
Where would you put him then?
I mean, I'd have to really look at it, but
because if I'm being honest,
he was really good for his era for sure.
I'm putting, we'll for sake of argument, we're like Bron, Jordan. I'm taking Kareem, and then I'm taking Tim Duncan, and then I'm taking like a Magic.
Okay.
And I feel like then that's
So he's more is he your center or power forward?
4, and I'm not talking about like a starting. I'm not talking about a starting lineup. I'm talking about like ranking of all time.
Yeah.
Because if I'm doing a team, then I wouldn't put Magic on that team. But
gotcha. I would. I'd definitely put Magic on my team.
Your players are gonna all get infected. GG's.
Bro.
Hey man, you might not want that, Mr. I'm just saying.
Just give me Magic, Bird, and Michael, and two of anybody else, and we'll take on 5 of anyone
You want
else.
Chet Holmgren?
Sure. We'll take Chet.
We'll take Chet. Okay.
We'll take Paul Mokeski, and
I'm taking anyone still. I to beat that team.
Give me Pelicans Anthony Davis.
Although,
oh my goodness,
I'd love to have Kobe with those guys too.
Give me Bubble Anthony Davis.
No, I want that athletic.
Speaking of all-star teams, we kind of shift a little bit here because we're beating this dead horse. So the Team USA in the World Baseball Classic the other day, a lot of people are talking about coming to this tournament. This might be the greatest roster ever assembled. And they go out and lose to Italy.
Freaking Italians, man.
Are they done? Are they out?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's because Italy beat
somebody. So Italy came back yesterday and beat Mexico. Yeah. So the U.S. had beaten Mexico. It came down to these 3 teams in the pool, USA, Mexico, and Italy, as all 3 teams were, I believe, 2-0 coming in to those last couple games. So kind of the foregone conclusion was if U.S. beats Italy after beating Mexico, they automatically go because they're 4-0 for the pool.
Right.
But then they go out and they lose to Italy. So that set up yesterday the scenario where if Italy were to lose to Mexico, depending on the run differential or the runs scored, the U.S. could have been out. But thankfully, Italy took care of business against Mexico last night.
Yeah, it was not close at all, actually.
Right. I mean, very convincing. And the pitcher who pitched Italy to the win last night was former LSU Tiger Aaron Nola.
Nice.
Very cool.
Well-known American-Italian, by the way. Now, that's the funny thing about the Team Italy. They're all American players. They just have, like, Italian in their heritage.
That's so
silly. None of them are from Italy.
Right?
So it's basically you have the
Team USA versus
kind
Team
of
USA.
The bigger name caliber USA players are on Team USA.
Got Varsity USA and JV
exactly.
USA.
But I
JV
mean,
beat the varsity, man. That's terrible. That's horrible.
Italy still has guys like Aaron Nola, like Vinny Pasquantino. I mean,
That sounds Italian.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, and he hit 3 home runs last night.
Good Lord. I mean,
And
it
then
was an 8-6
afterward,
game.
They
Good
were
Lord.
doing the interview after the game, and Pasquantino looks in the camera and goes something like, "You can thank me later, Team USA," or something like that.
Okay.
You know,
They're going to get bounced in the
he was
quarters.
throwing some shade at him.
They're going to get bounced in the quarters. They're going to play Puerto Rico, and it's going to be over right there.
So the U.S., I think, in the quarterfinals is playing Canada in the first round.
I think that's
Peak.
it's actually
So
like
Canada coming for more.
Peak.
it's
We're about
Let's
to
beat
show
them
Canada
again.
again. It's about to show them again. But I mean, it's
North Minnesota.
interesting that you have basically this all-star exhibition that has taken on a really competitive air.
I love that. I love that.
Very competitive.
I love when like people just care about the sport that they're in. 'Cause
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
man, you want to. I feel like
Appreciate
anytime
Scared me.
I accidentally clicked an ad apparently.
Appreciate that.
I think like anytime you put on the country's jersey, like I feel like you should just want to play as hard as you possibly can.
Well, and Italy's having a lot of fun with it because they have an espresso machine in their dugout. So if you hit a home run, they give you like a
Shot of espresso. It's gross too.
Yeah,
Forget
okay.
Gatorade. Just take a shot of espresso.
Dude, they should make caffeinated Gatorade.
There's too much going on there. I
That would be
think that
peak.
there's caffeine-
Electrolytes,
that's-
caffeine.
They do. It's called Prime Energy.
Let's see. Oh, here's Pasquantino.
We were thinking of you guys over at your hotel. We were thinking of you guys, so I'm glad you guys could join us in the party.
So when you get back to your phone, Vinny, what's that text message going to
Let's see that first part.
That was unbelievable, huh? You're welcome, USA.
All right, bro.
You're
Like,
welcome,
what's-
USA.
he's American. He's not
I was about to
Italian.
And the
say.
crazy thing is, his teammate on the Royals, Kansas City Royals, is Bobby Witt Jr., who's one of the star players for Team USA. So
Yeah.
you have this weird dynamic now that
It is a weird.
a
dynamic.
week from today, basically, they'll be back on the same team again, trying to win a World Series. But for now, they're trying to beat each other on the field. Italy
World
versus
Baseball's
US.
classic.
Yeah. So
Shout out baseball.
I think it's made it a lot of fun. I mean, it's spring training.
Mhm.
Normally, it would be not
Boring. It's you can just
Yeah.
say boring. It'd be
Yeah.
boring.
I mean, boring other than the fact of people trying to scout who they're going to take in their fantasy baseball league,
Yeah.
or who's going to be our number 5 pitcher in the rotation with 3 guys battling it out. But now it's like you've got this intense global competition
Global competitions are the best
that's
competitions.
going on. So they really kind of
They're gonna lose to Puerto Rico.
You think the U.S. will?
No. Italy
Oh, Italy. So who they play next?
in the quarters. We're playing Canada and was it Korea and Dominican Republic?
Mhm. I just know
It
I saw a
is.
clip of Otani helping some dude at bat for the Japan team,
Oh, really?
and then he hit a home run the next time that he batted.
Oh, wow.
Otani was like, "Hold your bat like this," and he was like, "All right," and then he hit a home run the next time he hit.
Dude, that's like
He said bet.
so cool.
Yeah, that's basically what he just said. Bet and hit it out of the park. I was like, "All right," I guess Otani is literally the GOAT.
Otani, come visit us.
No,
Come visit.
Saturday.
What did you visit us for?
we have
Come
nothing
visit our
for
baseball
him.
team this Saturday.
Can you imagine Otani and Coach Burns?
They would get along well. They would.
Because we
Otani
know that
would love
Otani
it.
speaks English.
I guarantee you he does a lot more than he lets on. That's the thing with a lot of these players from other countries is they'll like pretend like they don't really speak English because then they don't want to do the interviews
Mhm.
In English,
or
or
they
they
have the
just
translator.
Yeah.
But that's where the Brewers have a pitcher from the Dominican Republic, Abner Uribe,
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
once he saw he was going to be in the major leagues, he actually took classes to learn how to speak English well.
Nice.
Yeah. So he like put the effort in because he
Mhm.
wants to be able to speak English. But yeah, because now you have teams like, especially if you have Japanese players, you got to have interpreters. And
Yeah.
yeah, and then even
Yeah.
Spanish players. I mean, there's a million Spanish players
Yeah.
playing
yeah.
From all different.
from Puerto Rico, Dominican
A
Republic.
lot of it is they can
Mexico.
understand it better than they can speak it. So that's
Yeah.
part of the reason why they do the translators. But the Brewers have their sideline reporter. She actually learn Spanish so that she
That's
can.
so cool.
She'll ask the question, in Spanish. The player answers, and then she says, "I asked him this, and this is what he said."
That's sick.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. We love the international
The
ability.
international flavor of baseball is very real.
It's much more international than like
yeah,
other American sports, which
Many.
is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like I don't know any.
especially the NFL.
Yeah.
Does the NFL have really any international players?
Do we count Canadians as international?
Other than kickers?
Do we now
Mm,
count Canadians?
No.
We don't count
Because
Canadians.
the Saints isn't the Saints kicker from Ireland?
Ireland?
There's like
think so.
I know there's a couple like German players, but like
I'm pretty sure the Saints kicker
Young Wei Koo.
is from Ireland.
I don't know if he's like American or not, but his
I
name
don't
doesn't
think
sound like
there's
it.
not a lot of international football players.
Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
They're trying to grow the sport internationally.
Yeah.
Trying to.
But like, do you think that some other countries are just gonna like stop playing whatever they're playing just to play football?
They should.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, all most international countries have is soccer.
Yeah, or like cricket or
Or-
rugby.
Or
Yeah.
baseball.
Basketball's kind of been growing.
Yeah.
Basketball. Has
Yeah,
been
they were talking like during the WBC of how the manager for the team Italy has spent a lot of time in Italy growing the game, and it's like that's great, but almost all your players are American players.
Yeah.
So you need to work a little bit harder, I guess.
Right.
I think basketball's done a good job at being international because I think
Yeah.
international
'cause they
basketball
do
is
it
like
in
a big
Russia.
deal.
Oh,
Europe,
especially in Europe, yeah.
yeah, European
Yeah.
basketball I think is like a big deal for them.
That's probably the market that's grown the most over the last 30
Yeah,
years or so.
which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I just I want our best team to play their best team. Like I want the Thunder to go play, whatever Spanish team comes out, and I want them to win.
I mean, that would be, SGA would finally be not considered a Canadian.
Well, I guess
Maybe not.
yeah, because he'd be the American team.
Did the Thunder go to the White House this year? Usually, the champions.
Basketball's like really liberal.
I don't think so. No, I don't even think they were asked.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
That's terrible. We're inviting the LSUS baseball team over
I'm,
the.
I'm pretty sure there was no communication between them
Really?
at all. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Do a Google search on that.
Do a Google search.
Yeah. Say, did the Thunder visit the White House
Oh.
after winning the NBA championship?
I mean, they had a parade for sure.
Shout out research.
Because I don't. Are the Seahawks? They haven't gone yet, but I thought the Chiefs went.
I'm sure
the
the Chiefs
Eagles
have
won.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Chiefs was gone. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No information.
No intel.
Literally says they could likely go to the White House after winning the championship, and then that's it.
Awesome.
So I guess they just didn't go. I don't
Wow.
know.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason I'd want to be president. You get all those cool jerseys from the teams.
That is true.
They always give you the team jersey with the number one or number of if you're 47th president. From
Ah.
47.
Mm-hmm.
I'll vote for you just so that you can get.
Ah, man, it would be
I
awesome.
was about to say you have to
I
go
would
run,
invite
Mr. Al.
every possible team to the White House. I'd
So-
be inviting.
Even LCU esports.
I would invite the LCU esports team.
We can work on getting you a jersey, Mr. Al.
Everyone that
We can
brings
put
me a
in.
jersey is coming to the White House.
Okay.
You get a jersey. I get a jersey.
That'd be sick to have a closet full of just
Yeah.
jerseys.
Yeah. Especially from Olympic teams.
Oh yeah, like
Olympic
I
teams
imagine
would
getting
be
like the hockey jersey from them
Yeah.
winning,
Or
Oh.
So if
If-
Team USA wins for baseball, I bet Trump's going to at least try to invite them.
yeah. Oh, I would.
You know, Skeens is a Trump fan, right?
mm-hmm.
He's got to be.
Yeah.
Red-blooded. I think Livy is too, though.
I don't know.
Have you seen the memes of when Bobby Wood Jr. made an incredible play at shortstop that was Monday night, I think, the game against Mexico, and Skeens watching the play, he just has this huge smile on his face because it was such a great play. So people are doing memes of him with a smile on his face versus after they announced he was Rookie of the Year and he was sitting on a couch with Livy and he just looked kind of somber. And then Livy, to her credit, put out the one with the guy walking with a girl where he's like looking back at another girl.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it was the girl was Bobby Wood Jr. and Livy's looking at him like that's pretty
That's
cool
funny.
that she has a
Yeah,
good
that
sense
is
of humor about it.
Shout out good humor.
Some guys have all the luck. I guess.
Jack Hughes.
Jack. Yes.
Hughes.
And by the way, wait, what's her name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa
Alyssa
Liu.
Liu. Technically, it's Elisa Liu.
Lisa
Okay.
Lee. He would know.
Well, Elisa, if you're
Lee.
watching this podcast, call Danny.
He is available.
He's
Just respond-
lonely.
Very much.
Well, I didn't even say that. He just said he's available. I wasn't gonna. I'm not
Wait,
gonna.
what did you say?
He said he's lonely. I said I didn't say that. I said he's available. That's
All right.
he's very found in his relationship with the
Appreciate
Lord.
that.
He's
Seth,
not lonely.
actually. Appreciate that.
No
one.
problem, buddy.
That's
Thanks,
your
man.
wingman.
Yeah.
She did say that, like, if you look at the Roman Empire, that the reason they fell wasn't because of attacks from outside, it's because they lost their grounding with God. So
Indeed.
She had like a recent interview that had a lot of interesting quotes.
Mhm.
So making her even more intriguing for young Danny.
Hey,
I almost said Daniel, but it's not Daniel. It's
It's
just
not
Danny.
Daniel. Not Daniel.
we can't say that on.
We can't call him Daniel
No.
because it's not his name.
It's my father. You can call my father Daniel. Although he'd be a little confused.
I thought your father's Joey.
Daniel Joe Cobb.
Oh, okay. DJ.
DJ.
We have DJ and D Ray.
Oh, that's fire.
That's
And-
fire.
And DK. My grandfather.
Danny
Donkey-
K. Cobb. Oh,
Donkey Kong?
D-Ray, DK, and DJ. Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
You're bringing all the alphabet in here.
Oh my.
Dang.
All right.
Nice.
Like
Okay. We got to talk NFL because a few days ago, Danny was in all his glory
Oh, it
when
was
the Ravens traded for Max Crosby. And then there's this little thing they call what I like to call the physical. Sound like Donald Trump there. There's this little thing called a physical, and it didn't look good. And the Ravens said, you know what? Return to sender.
return to sender.
We're shipping
Get
it back
Trayvon
to
Henderson.
Amazon.
Sender.
Get Trayvon Henderson.
But to the Ravens' credit, because they'd already set their franchise in motion in this direction, they went out and got the biggest free agent at the same position, in Trey Hendrickson, the
Yeah.
former Saint and Cincinnati Bengal. So when the dust settles, Danny, how do you feeling about your team?
You know what?
Brother, we got one player to drop, what, 8? John
Yeah,
Harbaugh decided to
He
turn
just-
to Lane Kiffin and then get everyone to the
He
Giants.
just-
Like, what are we
He
talking
just
about?
pirated your team.
Dude, it's literally the New York Ravens, and it's going to make me so mad. Two
They're
of
gonna
my-
win too.
The thing is, like, 2 of my favorite players left, Keaton Mitchell and Isaiah Likely. They're both gone.
Where did Mitchell go?
Mitchell's just in free agency.
Oh, okay.
Or no, he's he's with the Chargers. Of course.
Because
The-
John Harbaugh.
you know,
And
Jim
Harbaugh's
Jim
Jim-
Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh's at the
Harbaugh's
Chargers.
And our
first.
linebacker, Nakobe Dean, has signed to the Raiders.
No one cares
No
about
one-
Nakobe Dean. What are we talking
I'm
about?
For
giving my
Philly-
input on the
for
Eagles
Philly?
news, all right?
Nakobe Dean, out of all people.
Packers have been making moves.
Yeah, getting rid of Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And us also losing our edge, Jalen Phillips.
He's
See,
still
that's
talking about
that's valid.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about Nakobe Dean?
I'm
Make me
giving my
mad.
input on Eagles news and updates, bro.
we got to go like one team at a
Free
time here,
agency's
guys.
been kind of wild so far. So
It has.
and Tua is going to the Falcons, huh?
For 1 year. He has a 1-year deal.
The Falcons. That's a fascinating.
Kyler Murray's most likely going to the Vikings.
We're currently and
Wow.
the Eagles
Really?
Kyler Murray over
Over J.J. McCarthy?
over JJ McCarthy.
Well, JJ's horrible, so makes
Mhm.
sense.
and the asking price for the trade of AJ Brown is going down to a more reasonable price.
Okay.
So he's coming to the Ravens. as
He's going to the
well.
Ravens, yeah.
Wow.
No, but our original plan was to get Max and Henderson, but obviously we didn't like the physicals, so which I don't dislike. Like I think that's
Did he
a
have like a
valid
bad
reason.
injury at the?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, he had a really bad knee injury.
I see. And then okay.
But it was debatable because he said it wasn't that bad.
And
And he wanted to play, and then the team's like, no, you're done.
I think they said that he was like that it was going on schedule. Like the recovery
Yeah.
was on schedule.
Yeah.
There's doctors that said he would be fine and playing like he was before,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
always a risk doing something like that.
Sure. For
I mean,
2 number ones, was it? that
yeah.
traded?
Yeah. So I
don't
mean,
know. How,
the
when
good thing is we have those picks back,
Yeah.
and also we have 11 picks in this draft, something like that. So
What do you guys think of the Saints getting Travis Etienne?
he's not
like-
as good as he was.
I think that's a really
Does that
good
mean the end of
pickup for them.
Kamara?
Probably.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you could do a 2-back setup,
They-
but I'd
they said they were thinking about keeping Kamara over getting rid of
More of
him.
a third
so
down back.
yeah.
I think.
I guess.
I saw the Saints also lost DeMario Davis to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the Jets, Geno Smith is back to the
Geno's
Jets.
back to where he got drafted, dude. Full circle.
A lot of funny takes online about that.
Yeah,
move.
I saw there was a video of it was like a dude. He was like he went in his closet and he was like picking out of a bunch of clothes and found his old Geno jersey from when he got drafted. He was like, I can finally wear it again.
Somebody said what's messed up is there's an argument to be made that Geno Smith is the best quarterback the Jets have had since Geno Smith. And then someone listed like all the quarterbacks they've had since he left and then came back. And yeah,
That's terrible.
pretty much. Pretty much.
The
yeah.
Jets, dude, what a franchise.
I mean,
That franchise is so confusing.
he's not Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers on the Jets was not.
I mean, he wasn't.
Normal
He
Aaron
was not Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
He stepped out on the field like, ow, my ankle.
That kind of hurt my ears.
I'm sorry.
So,
I don't know. It's kind
but
of
free agency is wild right now.
It is.
It's
It
like-
is very exciting, but it's when football's so funny because it's like for Americans, there's like a million sports to watch,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
football free
The-
agency is
The
like,
NFL keeps itself in the news cycle all year round.
Mm,
it does.
They do a
We
great
do have
job.
a long time until the end of the off season, but
Mhm.
shout out Adam Schefter, by the way.
Shefty the
That
goat.
guy's a goat.
You keep Shefty's noties on. You always keep
Yeah.
Shefty's notifications on.
Do you know Adam Schefter personally?
I don't know him.
Could you like meet him? Like, do you know a way that you could meet him? Like,
I'll work on it.
it was not for us, not for
Man,
you
you
know-
guys, when you guys were at NRB, you were the ones networking with the famous people.
Adam Schefter wasn't there.
I know, but I feel like if he had been, you guys would have gone up to him.
Of course,
Obviously,
of
but, like,
course. If Adam Schefter was there, we would have
Yeah.
met him.
You got Elijah,
I did. Elijah Lamb's a cool guy. I was
Very
in his
cool.
Instagram live the other day, and we were talking.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I joined, and him and his wife were having an outfit war. I was like, what are we doing?
We forget that he's 20.
He
Or
is
20
He's only
23.
20?
23.
23. All right.
He's very young.
Hmm.
So that's pretty common for a 23-year-old.
Yeah. I feel like if we had gone a couple years ago and Charlie Kirk was there, you guys would have met him.
That'd been really
Yeah,
cool, actually.
Would have.
That would have been really cool.
Or Trump, I guess. Well, we wouldn't have met Trump. We wouldn't have met Trump, but
If we go to NRB in DC next year,
We'll probably meet
and
Charlie
Trump.
Trump
Kirk
is
won't be there.
there, Trump speaks,
I'm getting.
we got to figure out a way to get you guys to meet him.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Dude.
selfie.
chat. How would we?
Be
meet
like,
him?
look at these
know.
guys. These guys are great.
best college I've ever seen.
I'm just gonna give him my phone and give him Snapchat and be like,
Look.
send a message to everyone.
The closest.
I mean, you know how many people are gonna unfriend me
Holy-
on Snapchat or Instagram if I post that video?
Yeah, really.
Oh, if like Trump
Like,
with your phone?
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is
I don't.
This is my friend Danny.
So many
Dude,
people
that
would
is
block
so
me immediately.
freaking Cool.
This-
but that'd be so
this-
cool.
I know
Imagine
that.
like
I
the
know.
president of the United States
Yeah.
grabs your phone and is like, "This is Danny.
Yeah.
He's the coolest." My Trump
Coolest
accent,
guy
my
I've
Trump
ever-
impression's
I've
terrible,
ever
but
met.
like that would be so sick. That'd be
Yeah.
so sick. Mr. Al, hook us up.
we gotta figure out a way. There's gotta
Have
be-
from-
I
as
meet-
the head of INRB, dude,
The head of You are you're the
the
chair.
chair. Yeah.
This year.
We got like a
If
chair-
I
no,
met Trump, there's one question I'd ask him.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Uh-oh. Do we want to know?
No, yeah, y'all can know, but
Uh,
you two may not like it.
Oh,
It's
my
got to have to do with WWE.
What was it like when you're with your bet with Vince McMahon?
oh, we actually don't care at all. Like that doesn't.
I like Vince.
Yeah.
Vince was a good guy.
Back in 2007, Trump made a bet.
I'm gonna personally ask him why he has pictures with Epstein.
Did you do it?
He's
Did you
gonna
do
look
it?
at me. He's gonna be like, all right,
What'd you do?
Get him out.
between you and me.
get him out.
Even Hillary, when she testified a couple weeks ago, said that Trump had nothing to do with.
She
all
said
that.
she did it, but
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You
I didn't
see
see
the
that.
when Bill Clinton was testifying and they were showing him pictures of him with like girls in the hot tub and he was like looking at like smiling and his lawyer had to like yank him away.
All right,
He
bro.
was remembering fondly. That's
Yeah.
horrible. That's terrible. That's so bad. But it's funny. But it's bad.
It was just like the look on his face. He's like,
Remembering.
That's so.
fondly.
That's
That's
crazy.
Oh.
crazy.
but we don't go down that road.
No,
Right.
No.
not today.
We'll be here
Not while we're.
We'll be here another hour.
Nah.
It's gonna be like last podcast all over again.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Any other interesting sports things happening?
Mm.
They're thinking.
Oh, this is like my version of Seth's thing, or I just talk about my interest.
Go for it.
This is not a slight to you. Your interests are cool. But for soccer, there was like 6 English teams.
I thought he was going to talk about his wedding, but go ahead.
No, okay, okay. If it was about the wedding, you should be more interested in that because your attendance is like
Required.
requested.
Request.
The bridesmaids will be cowboy.
Danny's-
cowboy cheerleaders.
No, not that. Unless the Cowboys sponsor us, listen, Cowboys. If you're, I'm still interested. But like Danny's attendance is required, so that is more pressing. I was going to talk about soccer because that's sports, Mr. Al.
Okay, soccer.
Gosh,
I like LC soccer.
they're pretty cool. They have to actually. This is now LC soccer. They have to. I heard that they have to like look for their own sponsors though. Like some of the players are like having to look for sponsors,
Oh, really?
which I think is kind of interesting.
Sponsor meaning like person to host them here in the U.S.
Or no, sponsor the team, like
Oh,
financially.
financially. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which
Hmm.
is a little tidbit that I heard. They started their season, spring training as well,
Gotcha.
so
All right.
they're back to business.
So,
But
what was your larger soccer point you were going to make?
I was going to talk about the Champions League and how international soccer started.
What is the Champions League?
It's the European tournament for all of the big teams in Europe. So the winners of the
Okay.
winners in like the top 3 teams from each big European country. So like France, Italy, Spain, Germany, and England all are in a tournament. Well, not just England. It's just all of Europe essentially. And
And
so-
people care about this.
yeah, people who care about soccer specifically. And 6 English teams were in there, and everyone was talking about like, oh, the Premier League, the English teams are so good. They're the best teams in the world. 0 English teams won this week.
Oh,
So I'm pretty happy about that. I don't like
because
it.
they're pretentious.
They're very pretentious. And yeah, so
So everybody hates England.
except English fans, but yeah.
Okay. When you really think about it, who likes England other than Englanders?
Good question.
I mean, they used to be kind of an ally of ours, but not so much lately.
I heard that they're like really bad like
Now they're just
tourists.
cool.
I heard they're
Yeah.
like worse than like
When they come here.
American. Well, not just when they come here, just when they go anywhere.
Okay.
Like they're like bad tourists.
I could see it.
That's what I've heard. So USA on top.
And how can you call it a champions tournament if there's no U.S. teams in it?
He kind of spin.
It'd be a very long flight.
Yeah, that we would just go and probably lose pretty easily.
Yeah.
USA's never been
Well, that's
Not good at
because
soccer.
in America,
Our best athletes.
generally our best athletes are playing other sports.
Yeah.
Generally,
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some soccer players that are great athletes.
they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they're.
But would they be great in any other sport?
Great.
So, like,
I
Probably
don't
not.
think no.
If LeBron James had been a soccer player, would he have been good?
Not
Yes.
soccer.
Yes.
Not soccer.
I don't think so.
Football.
How
Not
about-
soccer.
How about as a goalie?
Oh, I mean, I think he could have been pretty good as a center back at soccer. Why don't you think so?
What about
No.
Shea? Could Shea have been a good soccer
Shea
player?
played soccer.
Shea could have been.
He's from Canada. He's
See, that's
not
not-
American.
That's true. He's not even American. We don't count him.
Like Steph Curry, I think could be like a really good soccer player.
Oh, probably.
I think like, and then I think about like American football players, like Tyreek Hill playing soccer. Gross. Prime Tyreek Hill.
Wow. That is scary to think of the speed.
Like I think about it often. It's like America if they like wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but they just don't want to. Like
Tyreek
it-
is selling free agency. Sorry. Just
tidbit.
yeah, he still hasn't got picked up by a team.
Wonder why.
I don't know, man.
The World Cup this year, though, USA I think will be surprising.
Dude, I think they're gonna come out of their group. They're gonna be second, but they're gonna
I
come
think
out
so.
of their group.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna surprise in the quarters.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up playing England somehow, and we're gonna beat them.
You think England?
Well, somehow, like it'd be like the draw, like they randomly get England, and USA just like there's a certain level of passion that USA has against England. England's much better, right? They're
much better.
At least one much, but like I think that, like there's certain American passion that would come out for that game, and England would lose, and they're like projected like top 5.
This is a thrilling game. It's
I mean,
nothing.
I would hope so because we're also playing in America.
It's like a 7-7 football game.
So it's like, I want the U.S. to do good. It's
Me too.
just we don't have
I
any
might-
like
I might
players.
watch.
It's the World Cup's actually really fun.
The
to
World
watch.
Cup is fun. To
As
watch.
someone who doesn't watch soccer at all, the World Cup's really fun to watch.
2022 was like
That was
electric.
peak. Yeah.
I think the last time I watched soccer on television was Pele's last game with the New York Cosmos in the 70s.
New York Cosmos.
Oh Lord.
There's a 30 for 30 documentary on that. You should watch it.
Oh Lord. So you don't know
Yeah,
anything
man.
about Messi. You didn't see Messi at all.
Or Ronaldo.
The only thing I know about Messi
Suey.
is when I eat certain foods.
Okay. All
That
right.
can be listed.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I know
shout
who
out
Lionel
those.
Messi is.
Lionel.
Lionel.
It's pronounced Lionel.
The boy from Argentina.
Yeah.
Boy from the Czar.
I know who else do I know?
You know Neymar?
I know who.
Neymar is the Kyrie
I
of
couldn't
He is the
soccer.
Kyrie of
tell you his
soccer.
first name, but I've heard his last name.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
Oh.
Or is Neymar his first name?
Neymar is his name.
First or last?
Yes.
Okay. He
He's
just
Brazilian.
has one name.
He's Brazilian. And so like his full name is Neymar de
kind
Silva
of
Santos.
like Pele.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
It
Brazilian.
wasn't
so-
like Pele Smith. It's just Pele.
well,
Mhm.
Pele does have a last name, but like Neymar, he has a full name, but
It's just a lot.
Plus, Pele was in a good movie.
was he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
It
that.
was a movie about World War II. Guys were stuck in like a concentration camp, and they have to play a soccer game to win their freedom.
Whoa.
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
That's like the intense version of Space Jam.
Intense version of Space Jam.
That was good, Seth. That was very good.
I think Stallone is in that one too, if I remember right.
Why is- okay.
I don't know.
LA
So
and Sylvester.
it's been a long
Stallone.
time. since I've seen it.
love Sylvester Stallone.
Look up soccer movie with Pele and see what pops up.
Is it on Tubi?
Probably.
Is it one of those movies?
Or,
Probably.
or Netflix or
Tubi.
Prime Video.
Is it on
It's
Tubi?
probably on Tubi.
It ain't gonna be on Wildcat Plus, that's for sure.
Hey, you should ask. Zach would probably get it for you if you want.
Look,
Yes,
if
he
you
would.
put Rush Hour on there for me, I think something else could slide.
Rush Hour's a good movie.
I put all of them on there too. So if you guys want to watch Rush Hour, then you can go to
Go to Zach
Wildcat
Johnson
Plus. Go to Zach Johnson.
or talk to him.
Well, it's already on there.
I'm saying if you want to watch it, go to Wildcat
Oh.
Plus.
Yeah, Stallone is in it. Yeah.
Is it called The Hard Shot or Victory?
Victory. That was it. Yeah.
Victory.
Victory.
1981.
Yep.
Good news.
Michael Caine.
No, I like.
What is
Michael-
this
I like-
cast?
I like Michael Caine.
Why?
Yep. Sylvester Stallone, Pele, and I think they win when Pele does like the reverse bicycle kick.
That's a cool.
You know,
That's
like
a really
the
cool move.
somersault reverse.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you call it?
I just
Yeah.
call, it's called just called a bicycle kick.
Okay.
I was wondering what a reverse bicycle. I was trying to like think about the
Reverse
mechanics of that.
But
That would just be like
the way AJ
Kicking
Styles
it
does it,
backward,
he
like,
just does a Pele kick.
do you like jump backwards, but then you like you? I'm trying to like.
Yeah. So it's Michael Caine,
I don't know.
Stallone,
it'd
Pele,
be a little difficult. Some Rocket League mechanics. I don't know.
Bobby
Flip
Moore.
reset.
I don't
Dude,
know Bobby Moore.
imagine people could flip reset IRL. That'd be sick.
But I really think y'all should watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like Michael
So-
Caine.
Where
It's
can I
on Prime
watch-
Video. It's on Prime Video.
Is it?
Is it on
Yes.
TV
Alright.
too?
My assignment for you before next show is you have to watch it.
Watch Victory.
All right.
Tell me how peak it is.
I won't. I guarantee you I won't. I'll be too busy playing Apex.
He will be playing. and
Okay,
his birthday's this
okay.
weekend.
Change of plans. Me and Adàn will watch the movie, and you watch it, and you write a paper on it. How about that, Danny?
I'd
Oh.
Kind of walked into that one, huh?
yeah, you did.
No. Mm-mm. I love lore.
You love what?
Lore.
Lord.
Lore.
Oh.
All right. Just remember, D-Ray's our man with aura.
Thanks. My birthday's this weekend, guys.
Oh, yeah. Happy
His-
birthday.
He's gonna be 21 this
Happy
weekend.
birthday to D-Ray. Danny Cobb going to be 21.
It's a long celebration there.
Hell yeah.
A little too much celebration for me.
And yeah, I know you're going to celebrate responsibly.
Of course, always.
No getting away. He won't get wasted.
No.
Very responsible, that guy, Danny.
Hey,
Pizza party.
not
Pizza,
pizza.
pizza sounds really good
Not
right now.
pizza.
You don't like pizza?
I like pizza. I don't want pizza for my birthday.
What do you want for your birthday?
Dude, I don't know,
Crawfish?
actually.
I heard we were going to Texas Roadhouse. That's what I
Oh
heard.
Well-
my goodness! I actually had that last week.
Was it good?
It was delicious.
What'd you get?
16-ounce ribeye.
Goodness.
Wow.
That
I was
sounds good,
I was
though.
with
Dude,
friends.
that does
so-
sound good.
That sounds really good.
Sounds-
It's
What
delicious,
sides
bro.
do you get?
Saturday? Yeah.
What sides do you get?
Green beans and mashed potatoes.
Very, like, standard.
Are you
I think
not-
a baked potato's better, but
I was about to say, I think loaded baked potato and then broccoli. Peak.
Yeah, I think.
This man Seth licked his lips.
I'm hungry, man. I ain't had no lunch.
I-
Bro, all I had for breakfast was 3 cake pops from Starbucks. That's all.
Three?
I had no lunch.
You got
Gang,
what?
you spent
Three
$30 at Starbucks for 3
Yes.
cake pops?
Yes.
why?
I was hungry.
You could have got
that-
breakfast. You could have got a regular breakfast.
You coulda got
I
a regular
did. It
cake
did not taste
for
good
less.
at all.
I'm so confused. So wait, did you only have cake pops or like what was the
I first got McDonald's breakfast, but it did not taste good at all. I don't know why.
So you did have McDonald's breakfast.
Yes, but it did not taste good.
Right. Okay.
And then I went to Target.
Uh-huh.
Don't ask why. It was just personal business.
Sure.
I was
Personal
still
business.
hungry, so I went and got 3 cake pops. End of story.
What personal business do you have to keep a secret at Target?
My mom wanted me to get groceries, so I did.
That could have been it though. Like you could have just said your mom needed you to get groceries.
What secrets are at Target? Like, were you flirting with the MILFs at Target? Like, what are we talking about?
Dude, there weren't even. That was mostly guys at Target.
I mean, if that's what you're into, dude, I don't know. You're the one who's keeping the Target run a secret. I'm just, hey.
I know I should have ended this podcast 5
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Sorry,
Danny, any last words?
we've gotten no, Mr. Outlet. No.
I think you got it,
He had
Mr.
3
L.
cake
Outro.
pops, bro. He was probably like
Mr. L. Outro.
prancing around, bro, with the cake
Mr. L.
pops. bro.
Outro.
Prancing around.
Hold on.
Sorry.
What coffee did you get? Or did you get in?
Yeah, I got a small white chocolate mocha.
Did you bring it into Target?
I did not.
Good.
They have
In
a,
the podcast.
they have a Starbucks and Target. He
Yeah,
They
that's what I
did.
could
did.
have killed 2 birds with one
He did,
stone.
he did.
That's what I did.
He got the
Oh,
cake
Oh
pops.
no!
that's
So
where
you
you get
had
the cake
you
pop?
had.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Never
got the
mind.
cake pops from Target.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end that.
There's a lot of things you could have bought at Target.
There's
A
food at
package of
Target.
beef jerky.
There's
I mean,
like
so
actually
many options.
food at Target.
I don't know. I just wanted something sweet.
All right. Some
Why are
days
you looking at me like that?
you just gotta have something sweet.
Yep.
On that note, Danny, final words.
Let's go Apex team. We play Saturday and Sunday this weekend.
All right. Good luck, you guys. What time you play?
11 a.m.
Both days.
I think so.
All right.
Well, there was a vote actually because there's some other. There's Octane Collegiate going on, which is another league that kind of gets put like there's like what's it
Mhm.
called? My brain's not working. It happens
Octane.
almost at the same time as NECC, so we were having to vote on times, but I think everyone voted.
To keep the same time.
Yeah, so
All right.
11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday.
Lovely.
Twitch.tv/DraftSensei or Twitch.tv/Bio
789.
Let's go Randy Orton. He's gonna be main eventing WrestleMania for the first time in 12 years.
Wow. And he's taking on
Cody Rhodes.
who? They've been friends.
They were friends. They were like mentor-student relationship, but
Yeah.
Randy, get that
I'm
15th title.
I'm Team Randy.
I
on
am
this
Team
one,
Randy too.
100%. I hear voices in my head.
What?
Bar.
You're looking at me. Why did both?
They talk to me.
Bar.
You whisper. What are you whispering?
Bar.
You got to do the. There you go. The
Bossa
effect.
bar.
What are you
Can we
doing?
play the I don't even know what sounds.
The
we're playing
outro
anymore.
song?
No.
The
we need like
crickets?
something.
No.
Play the crickets. This one.
Yeah.
No one knows what I'm doing.
It's the Randy Orton.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Adàn, final word.
Donald, I know you're still watching. Love you. I hope you enjoyed.
Put crickets for that one. Yeah.
What? Why does that no? Because I shout out my fiance at the end of a podcast. I get
No, you gotta do that.
No,
you gotta do
no,
that.
no.
You gotta do that
All
crowd
they're all
reaction. that
haters.
goes,
They're all haters. They're all
I hit
haters.
the wrong button. I meant
They're all
to hit-
haters.
How
No,
about
they're
hit
all
the wrong
haters.
I meant to
Donald,
hit
I love
this.
Yeah.
you. They're all
His
haters.
finger
Say it again.
slip.
Try it again. Try it again.
Donald, I love you. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Or you can do that crowd reaction. They go, "Aw."
Is there an
I
aw?
don't know if we have an
I don't
aw.
think we have that
I don't
one.
think we do.
That's a record
That one
scratch.
could work too.
Put the needle on the record. Yeah, we need to load up more sound effects
Yeah.
here. So, anyway, I'm Al Quartermont. As always, I hope to have a job next week after being with these guys. Was there anything I need to edit out that you guys said?
Look,
I think we kept it pretty clean.
If me talking about the Jews and everything doesn't have to be cut out, then we're fine.
Okay. I sent you an article about that. You guys
I did.
know-
I did read
Yeah.
it.
Like I
I
said,
did read it.
I didn't say anything crazy.
Not this week.
All right.
No,
Yeah,
not
we
last
kept-
week either.
We kept
Or
it
not.
pretty clean this time.
Proud of y'all. So, by clean, they don't. Well, never mind. I'll end it.
We didn't say anything crazy.
We
That's
may be
what-
clean.
that's-
We may be
that's-
clean, but we're
That's
mean.
better. That's better.
What?
Better way to say
don't
it.
know.
Seth,
All
stop.
right. It's time. Play the music. Play the
I'm
music.
so-
You're like
Alright.
you're like a corny Leon Kennedy. Why are we giving trash one-liners?
Press the music. Press the music. Yes.
Bye, guys.